Robert had a long interview with Mrs. Keiko Fujii, the immigration lawyer who gives foreigners living in Japan some advice about the visa issues.
And thank you for taking this interview.
Good morning, thank you.
Please introduce yourself and your company.
Thank you, Robert. My name is Keiko Fujii. I'm immigration lawyer, Gyosei Shoshi lawyer in Japan. And my process is company formation, visa, and business license.
And who are your main clients?
Most of my main clients are people from all over the world.
When did you start working with foreigners?
I used to work as an executive assistant to the foreign-based companies. And I was working for executives from all over the world. And then I realized their difficulty live in Japan. Even company took care of them well. Mm-hmm. And so they have some daily difficulty. For Japanese, it's just small things, but big deal for them. So then I come across that situation to my boss, with my colleagues every day. So mm-hmm. Then I started to have interest to support, help the foreign people in Japan.
And what do you think is the most difficult part of integrating into Japan, either for individuals or for companies?
If you're working for a major company, mm-hmm. and so transfer from the headquarters to Japan, it's not so difficult. But if you individually come to Japan and so like to establish the company, mm-hmm. Open your business, mm-hmm. so from the beginning, it might be very difficult. Difficult means it's not impossible, just so many process and paperwork.
What is the best part of your job?
As many people may know, obtaining the working or residence visa in Japan, it's not easy. Mm-hmm. So sometimes I'm working for my clients over several months, sometimes mm-hmm. over a year, and then finally my clients get the visa, and when they started the life in Japan, mm-hmm. and it's very, very touching and impressed.
What kind of foreigners are the easiest or most difficult to work with?
Easiest clients are so when they apply for the visa, mm-hmm. and so they understand the process, mm-hmm. and well prepared every information and document. Mm-hmm. And difficult clients, mm-hmm. Is like sometimes the clients receive the misinformation, mm-hmm. and so they thought it's correct. So in that case, it sometimes takes time to explain to them.
What advice do you have for foreigners who want to live and work in Japan?
Well, sometimes some foreigner said that I just want to live in Japan, that's all. But so I advise, if you like to live in Japan, so you need any project, the purpose, mm-hmm. and to open your business and do something. So otherwise, it's not easy to get the residence visa.
What do you think are some changes needed for foreigners and Japanese to live better together?
I think the biggest problem is the language barrier. But I think without language, you can be friends.
On behalf of Rendezvous in Asia, the magazine, and Rendezvous Live, we want to thank you very much for taking your time to interview with us.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.